Hey there, Wargamers, and welcome to the first in a small linked narrative series for Infinity. I'm joined today by Josh, who's coming in with his combined force, and he's going to be helping me out with this, so I'm kind of looking forward to it.
Be fun.
Yeah, I think so. And what we're doing is we're just going to run a series of missions. The whole thing is going to be linked to see how they do and see how people react to having this small narrative. So the very first one is going to be 150 points, and it's going to be focused around a small USAriadna force moving into a combined compound. And what they're doing is they're looking for some supplies. There's crates all over the place. They're going to try and take the supplies and then try and get out of dodge before the combined can sort of mount a counterattack against them. So it's going to be interesting to see how that happens, how this first game shapes the second one. So the basic rules are going to be Josh is going to get 1 victory point for every container that remains unchecked by me. I'm going to get a victory point for every container I do check. And at the end of the game, we're going to see who wins in that regard right there. And see how that affects the rest of the narrative. Anyway, if you guys want to come in and get a game in with us for any of the games we play, go to MiniWarGaming.com/challenge, send an email to the person you want to play against, and we will do whatever we can. And of course, always looking for more Infinity, so if you send me an email, I'd love to respond to you. Anyway, let's go take a look at the table and the armies. Gonna start off with Josh's 150 points of Morats.
Alright, starting over here, we got a Vanguard with a heavy machine gun, Yelgat with a multi-sniper, another Vanguard as a forward observer. We've got another Yelgat with just a combi and Panzerfaust, and 2 Datarazi Witch soldiers with chain rifles. One in the back has a combi rifle and a double action close combat weapon.
Alright, excellent. Over here we have the USAriadna strike team. So we got a link team of 5 grunts. There's 1 paramedic, there's 2 forward observers. The 1 grunt in the back that is missing the barrel for his gun there actually has an HMG. Then we have a marauder with a heavy flamethrower. We have 2 foxtrots. Then we have 1 devil dog team in the back with the chain rifle. And that's going to be the 150 points of USAriadna. And here is the Morat compound. So as you can see, very low to the ground, lots of cover. Any little crate you see one of these tokens on is indicating a crate that I need to search or that Josh needs to protect. So we're about to jump into this with the initiative roll, and we're going to find out whether or not the USAriadna forces figure out why the Morats are on the planet and doing what they're doing, or if they're just going to be beaten back with no mercy given. To start us off, we have our initiative roll. So I will get an 8. You will get a 14, meaning I will win the roll off. I am going to choose, I believe, deployment order, and I will deploy second, and I am going to deploy, I think, on this edge right here. How would you like to do the turn order?
Yeah, I'm going to take first.
You're going to take first? Alright, so let's jump right into it. Everything has been deployed, so the USAriadna forces getting into position, ready to go for some of the easy crates before moving forward. And then across the way, we have a couple camo tokens set up across the board. And then the Morat aggression force, ready to move forward and counter me as best they possibly can. So, Josh did opt for first turn, so he's going to be able to get into position, maybe take out some of my specialists, and see if he can impede my progress. So let's go into turn 1, Morats. First order of the game, this Yelgat sniper is going to aim right across the table. Unfortunately, he counter-deployed against my grunt here, and going to try and double tap him out of the game. So in response to the shot, I got a couple arrows. The grunt right here, he's actually just going to try and dodge out of the way. And then the synchronized devil dog team, they're going to dodge as well, just to get a little bit of movement and start heading forward. 30-inch range, so you're looking at +3. I'm not directly in cover because I can't be touching an objective when I deploy. So my dodge is going to be on 11. You're going to be hitting on a 15 against my grunt. So let's get that face-to-face out of the way. I got a 12, and you got a 20 and a 3. So you are going to hit me once at the very least, but you double tapped with double action, I take it?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Armor 3, so against strength 15, I need to roll 13s or better. No, he is down for the count. First blood, and one of my grunts goes down. And a couple unopposed dodge rolls for my Devil Dog and my, well, the Devil Dog team and Antipode. So the Devil Dog is going to dodge, and the Antipode, ooh, I don't think he's moving anywhere. So he's just going to move forward his 2 inches. Next order of the game, the Yowgut is going to take another shot, this time targeting in at the Devil Dog. And once again, I'm simply going to attempt to dodge at dodge of 16. And the Antipode, who is synchronized with me, will be doing the same thing. Once again, we're looking at a +3 range band. So you're going to be getting a needing a 15 to hit. My dodge is 16. I do not benefit from any cover because, you know, extremely impetuous and whatnot. So our face-to-face, I got a 19, so I failed to dodge. And you hit me once with a 4. Yeah, with a 4.
Yeah.
Need to roll a 12 or better with an armor 4, which I'll succeed. So nothing for him. And he does have courage, so no guts check whatsoever. And the Antipode, this time, will get his dodge move with an 11. So he's just going to use his super jump and jump up the 2 inches. Next order being spent on the Morat Vanguard. The one with the HMG, going to get into a good position.
We're going to move to there.
Provoking no arrows.
And he's going to just
edge up a bit.
Edge up a bit.
Lovely. And that second bit of movement will provoke an arrow from my grunt with HMG, so I'm going to take some shots into him. And between the cover and my range band, it's going to be +3 for range, -3 for cover, so I'm going to need 11s to hit your Morat here. And I'll miss. Going to drop another order here. What are you going to do with that?
We are going to take shots at your fella up in cover there.
So the guy with the HMG?
Yep.
Alright. Well, he is going to attempt to shoot back, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Oh, yeah, I need him alive. So I'm going to attempt to shoot back. So once again, I'm going to need 11s. You're going to have +3 for range, -3 for cover. So you're looking at straight ballistic here as well.
Just 11.
11? Alright. So face-to-face roll. My 11 versus your 11. My 18 fails, and you're going to hit me twice with a 9 and a 3. Armor 3 plus cover, so I'll have 6 to this modifier. I need to roll 10s or better to beat the strength 15. And he will drop unconscious. Spending an order to activate the Declassified Link team.
He's going to be going up to here.
Yep. Moving up in position. Going to try and protect the valuable cargo as best you can.
And he'll be coming across to there.
And in response to this movement, they are both going to attempt to dodge. Because synchronized, got to do the same thing. Yep. So they will do a dodge. And let's go into your second short order.
He'll take shots with the combi at the dog soldier.
Alright, so this is going to be at burst +1. So with this second order being shots, that's going to be 4 shots going into the Devil Dog or the Antipode.
The Devil Dog.
The Devil Dog? Alright. It is at 18-inch range, so it's going to be at -3 to this one.
Yep.
So I will attempt to dodge with my physical 16. So I have a 6, which conveniently beats your only success of a 2. So the Devil Dog will dodge forward 2 inches, and the Antipode will follow suit. So the Devil Dog's just going to get to the edge of the crate, and the Antipode, same deal. Dadarazzi, going to flip another order. I'm just going to keep moving forward a little bit.
Yep. Up to there.
Yep, staying in cover makes a lot of sense. Because these guys get to ignore their impetuous when they're out in the open. Or not when they're out in the open, when they're in a link team, rather.
He's going to go to there.
Alright, fantastic. In response to this one, I'm actually just going to toss smoke right there. Hopefully that's within 8 inches. Yes, it is. So I'm going to get +3 to my roll here. So I will have a roll of 19 to drop the smoke successfully. Second short order is just going to move, seeing as I had to reveal my smoke dropping ways.
He's going to get 2 above there.
Yep. And the other guy's just going to sort of follow suit.
Kind of follow up.
You're going to make me really fight for this objective, aren't you?
It's the idea.
Yep. Alright, hopefully my Devil Dog and Antipode will do the trick. Though truth be told, every single game I've played, the Antipode has always just been left alone, become isolated, doing dog-like things. I'll let everyone's imagination decide what dog-like things are.
Oh.
And we have the smoke being launched, so as long as I don't roll a 20 here... No smoke goes off! Spending the last regular order of these Declassified, just going to move up a little bit further.
We'll go an inch there.
What I?
The Declassified. As you can see, we have some guests that have stumbled in.
I can't say normal sounding names. I could never play this.
So they're just going to reposition a little bit. And in response, I'm going to once again attempt a special dodge smoke. So as long as I don't roll that 20 again, I'm going to get my smoke down there. So let's just roll it now. Hey, look, the smoke goes off, and it's going to be in the same place right there.
Yeah.
And the second short order, they're just going to move up the gantry way. And just protect that crate. And the worst part is, even if I kill them all, I still need to get a specialist up there to identify the crate. But that will be the last regular order. Yaugat flipping the lieutenant order. He's just going to move backwards. What shenanigans is this?
I'm not scared of that side of the board anymore.
Apparently he's running away from my my 2 little camo tokens and my flamethrower over here. So.
He's running towards the giant dog man.
Yeah, the devil dogs have him frightened. So that will be the end of Morats turn 1. Smoke is going to go away. You've been able to reduce my orders by 2. And no objective scored just yet. So let's go into USAriadna, turn 1. At the start of my turn, I'm down 2 orders. I got to use my impetuous order, or extremely impetuous. So my devil dog is just going to jump forward, right to there. And the antipode will be doing the same, using his wonderful super jump, right to there. And there will be a whole bunch of arrows against this. 1 from the Declassified Link team, or at least 3 from the Declassified Link team, rather. Then the Yaugat sniper over here, and then is that another Yaugat, or is that a?
That's a Vanguard with an HMG.
Okay, well, yeah. Okay, so that's gonna be another one gonna be coming in at me. It's a whole bunch of arrows. HMG is gonna use his arrow to take a shot at the antipode here. What about the Yaugat sniper?
Sniper's going to take a shot at the dog soldier when he's going up and over.
Sounds good. And what about your Declassified over here?
Combi rifle will take a shot at the dog soldier.
Okay.
And let's.
They're a link team, so they all have to do the same result. So if one guy's shooting,
the same guy, right?
Yeah. So if one's shooting, they all got to shoot at the same target.
Yep. So and then we'll do chain rifles into the dog soldier.
They got chain rifles?
Yeah.
What sort of shenanigans is this?
They're the cheap ones.
My response is going to be to chain rifle you right back and hope for the best. And my antipode there is just going to do his thing because he's got no ranged weapon. So he's doing dog things.
So just 11.
So the HMG has +3 for range, but -3 for mimetism against my antipode here. So needing an 11 to hit. 7. Okay, that will definitely hit. Needing a 15 to dodge. Or wait, I can't dodge it. So this is an armor roll instead. I was about to dodge things. I have a 0 armor, so I need to roll a 16 or better, which I'll do. Hey, that 20 came back and made me happy. Yaugat sniper also in the +3 range band, so needing a 15 on this one, I believe. So go for it. That will definitely hit. So I have an armor of 4, so I need to roll a 12 or better. Nope. So my devil dog will take a wound. And in response, I am going to chain rifle your Declassified there. That was a terrible arc. Let's just try and get rid of one. Yeah, so I'm just going to chain rifle back your 2 Declassified. And we're probably going to kill each other. But let's see what happens. But before the chain rifle goes off, 2 shots from the combi rifle. +1 burst for the link team. Hitting on, you're on the +3 range band.
14s.
So 14s. So 2 hits. Damage 13, so need to roll 10s or better against this. Alright, good. That was actually a pass. I just knocked the die there. But that's going to be 2 passes right there. So thankfully the combi rifle doesn't take down my devil dog. And now going to get hit with 2 chain rifles 4 chain rifles against me. And yeah, you're only going to get hit with 1. And both chain rifles can be placed in such a way where he will be hitting both the antipode and the devil dog. So that's going to be a lot of armor saves I have to make. So with cover and armor 1, need 10s or better. So the first Declassified is going to be okay. The second one, hey, he's going to drop unconscious. Is he your link leader?
He was, yeah.
He was? Okay, so that's also going to break the link team. So you're going to have to spend a command token to reforge that if you so choose. Of course, reforging the Link team would require a 4th Declassified to be around there. So at the very least, I have made your orders a little bit less efficient. And now the Antipode having to save against 4 chain rifles. And no, he's good and dead. And now my Devil Dog with his armor 4 needing to roll 10s or better. Oh, he's going to drop unconscious. He almost made it. So there goes the Antipode, and the Devil Dog drops unconscious. I'm going to spend a regular order, and I'm going to move this one paramedic grunt up to the crate here. And I'm going to attempt to identify and get the supplies inside. So my paramedic is going to attempt to identify the crate, and will succeed with a 1. So that's going to be 1 point for the USAriadna. I'm going to spend an order on this grunt right here, who happens to be one of my forward observers, and I'm just going to get him up to the crate. And his second short order is actually going to be just to idle. Next up, I'm going to spend a long order, and I'm actually just going to cautious move right in behind this gantry weight here.
Feel better.
So the cautious movement is enough to keep me out of line of sight of the Yowget sniper. However, we have an HMG who's going to be able to fire in at me, as well as a Declassified combi rifle. So the combi rifle firing in is in the +3 range band, -3 for the cover from behind this gantry way there. So we're going to need straight ballistic skill of 11 to hit. Go for it. 15, that will miss. Next up, the HMG firing across, +3 range band, -3 for cover. So once again, going to need 11s on this. That one will hit. Ooh, okay, so I'm going to have +3 armor for the cover, plus my armor save of 3. So I need to roll a 10 or better, which I will succeed on a 14. Going to flip another order. This is going to provoke some more arrows, but it's going to get me into base with the crate here. And I'm going to get shot a whole bunch of times. I believe there's going to be at least 1 chain rifle. Yeah, 1 chain rifle.
No, it's combi.
Or, sorry, combi rifle.
Combi rifle, yeah.
Yeah, 1 combi rifle. And then over here we have an HMG. And does your Yowget sniper see me this time around?
Oh yeah, the sniper.
Yeah, okay.
Bet you're dead to rights.
So they're all going to try and shoot me. I'm just going to try and identify the crate. And he can die at this point. So thankfully the HMG's only line of sight was when I was still standing right behind cover. So I will get an cover bonus against that. But before we do any of the face-to-face rolls, I have a willpower 12 to make here to see if I identify the crate. Which I do. Oh yeah, I rolled that 1 again. Cool. So I will at least get the crate, and now my little grunt is going to die a horrible, horrible death. Gonna start with the combi rifle, +3 range band, so needing a 14 to hit me. Nope. That will miss with a 16. Yowget sniper up next, needing a 15 to hit me. That one will hit, and that's a double action, I take it. Alright, so that's going to be 2 strength, 15 hits, armor 3, so need to roll 13s or better. That grunt survived so far. So all that leaves is the HMG. And the HMG needing 11. Will miss. My grunt lives! My little heroic grunt. I never want to activate him again now. So he doesn't have to do anything and get shot more. Going to spend an order, and I'm going to issue a move with my token here. And it's just going to get him right up to there. Would you like to attempt to discover with anything that might have been able to see him?
I'm just gonna
idle. Alright. And second short order is going to be, I think he's just going to stop right... No, actually, he's going to use the second short order to get behind that crate right there. So, would you like to try and discover him as he moves out of your line of sight with the Yowget? Need a 13 to discover what my marker was. 10! That will discover it. So, the camo will be taken away, and a foxtrot will appear. He's going to spend another order, and he's just going to drop a camo token there. I'm going to spend my last regular order, and I'm just going to move my paramedic up to the side right here, but staying out of line of sight. And I really don't want to reveal my lieutenant order just yet, so that will be the end of USAriadna turn 1. I was able to get 2 of my objectives, so the score is currently tied, which means Josh and his Morats are probably going to get very aggressive and start running towards me in his second turn. Starting off, we have some extremely impetuous Declassified running around. So this one's going to use his movement to get right up to the edge, which is going to then stop him because he doesn't have enough movement to get off the edge. So he's now hanging out there. And got to finish off his order first. So he's got a second short order. For the record, I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah,
I'm
shoot you back.
I'm gonna shoot you, and I gotta check a line of sight on this guy down here to see if he can see the Declassified. So something is definitely being seen there. So this guy is just going to. I really shouldn't have done anything because now I've just revealed it, and I don't actually want to do what my original plan was. So he's just going to hang out there and pretend he's a fake token. My little grunt here is going to need a 14 because positive +3 range band, and you don't get to benefit from cover being extremely impetuous. And you're also going to need 14s for range band. All right. So I will roll a 6, and you will beat me with your 8 and 11. So let's see if my little grunt goes down. Huh. He drops unconscious. Next up, we have another extremely impetuous guy.
So he'll take his full order and climb down.
Okay. So his full order just to get back down on the ground level. Gonna spend an order on the USAriadna here.
Spend a lieutenant order.
Ooh, lieutenant order, fancy.
Basically to come to right about there.
Yeah, so basically what he's doing, and we've already looked at this off camera, he's just getting into a position where he can basically shoot right through the gap and see enough of my base to try and take a shot at the Foxtrot. So he's going to fire a Panzerfaust at me. He has multi-spectral visor, so he ignores my camo. I do have a cover bonus for +3, and I'm going to attempt to dodge. So I will be dodging on a 13, and you will be hitting on straight ballistic skill of 12. And this is going to be a face-to-face. So I failed to dodge, and I got Panzerfaust to the face. So it's armor piercing and explosive. Now I have no armor to have it pierced, so it's just going to be damage 14 against my cover save of +3. So I need to roll 12s or better here. And it is explosive. Hey, look, I made 2 of the saves, and then my Foxtrot will just drop to an unconscious fate. And there he goes. Gonna spend a regular order, and this Declassified witch soldier is gonna try and discover my camo token here. So it's gonna be a straight willpower roll to try and figure that one out.
13.
Okay. Hey, you discovered me! Fantastic. And I forgot to declare an arrow. That was kind of dumb of me.
I'll just do whatever.
Just do whatever? Alright, I'm dropping a mine. I mean, I'm dropping a camo token. And that will reveal a Foxtrot who has put down another camo token. Whatever could it be? Oh, let's get rid of this camo token right here. And, so that is your first short order. Are you going to try and shoot me now, sir? Wait, I don't think you can actually. I think it's...
No,
that's right. Yeah, you can't actually shoot me, which is thankful. But it does open up my Foxtrot to all sorts of hurt. Another order is going to be spent. He's going to attempt to shoot me. You got what, a combi rifle?
Yep.
You're going to need, let's see, you're in the +3 range band for this. I have no cover, but I do have camo. So you're going to have your straight ballistic skill. You know what, I'm going to try my luck and shoot you back with my rifle. So, I'm in the +3 range band. You don't benefit from cover for being extremely impetuous. So my ballistic skill 11 is going to go up to 14 for this one. And you're going to need, what did you need to against me?
Ballistic skill 11.
Alright, so you're going to need 14s -3 for my camo. So you need 11s. But you got 2 shots to my 1. So I got a 6. Sorry, you're 3 shots, yep. And it looks like your 7 and 9 will beat my 6 rather handedly. Need to roll 14s or better here. Hey, 19 and 20. The Foxtrot is still standing, but does have to make a guts check to see where he goes. And he will pass the guts check, and he's just going to move 2 inches back this way. Yes, I will be choosing to fail the guts check to try and get out of line of sight of the Declassified there. Gonna spend an order and move the USAriadna sniper. He's gonna be moving to there, right behind the crate.
I don't think there's any arrows.
Nope, no arrows to be declared.
And then he's moving out.
Fantastic. Gonna spend another order and put the Morats with HMG into suppressive fire mode. This USAriadna is going to move at least once. No arrows being generated, so a second movement, just to get up into place and just kind of protect this flank over here from me being able to identify that crate. And over here we have the Declassified, gonna risk the mine. I mean the camo token, which is going to be a mine. I know, you're shocked and amazed.
Really? Yeah.
Didn't see that coming.
So we'll activate the mine. My Foxtrot is actually going to respond by placing another mine and hopefully surviving this onslaught. So the mine, which is shockingly a mine, will go off and hit your Declassified witch soldier, but your chain rifle will also go off and oh, look at that, it'll hit my Foxtrot. So we're both getting hit against each other. It's just going to determine see who gets to keep standing after this. The Declassified needing a 13 or better.
Nope.
Nope. So the Declassified will at least drop unconscious. And we're going to find out if the Foxtrot remains standing. Need to roll a 14 or better. No, a 12. So he is going to drop unconscious as well. And he will drop unconscious as well. But at the very least, there is another mine having been placed. But probably not going to do much good at this point. And that will end the Morat turn 2. So he's actually done quite a number on me. All I have left, I think, is 2 grunts and a marauder. So I'm going to have to do a quick point tally to find out where I'm standing before we go into my turn 2. Going into my turn 2 for USAriadna, I'm at 43 points of my 150 total. So not quite in a state of retreat just yet, but I'm very close. As soon as I lose one model, I'm going to be in a rough spot. So I'm not entirely sure what I want to do here. I'm going to spend my first regular order. I'm going to issue a cautious movement of 4 inches just to get over to there. And hope that's enough to stay out of line of sight. And it is actually enough to stay out of line of sight of both the Yaugat sniper and... oh, we got one... Okay, we got one Declassified witch soldier that can see me, but what's a combi rifle going to do to me? Oh, this is going to hurt, I think. Range band is -3, so we're going to need 8s to hit my paramedic. 9! The paramedic lives for a turn. So that is going to be my first regular order. Second order is actually just going to be a move. Going to go underneath the crate and out the other side right here. And my last action, my last order will just be to put my paramedic into a position where hopefully, if I make it to the next turn, she can make a mad dash for that crate and try to identify it. I'm going to spend my lieutenant order and just do... Oh, no, because if I move anywhere, I'm going to get shot by a Yaugat sniper. Yeah, I can't afford to go into loss of lieutenant in my last turn, especially considering if I lose him. You know what? He's just going to stay put, actually, and hope for the best. So that will end USAriadna turn 2. Let's go into Morat turn 3. At the start of the Morat's turn, the impetuous order is just going to get him to the bottom of the building there, because he has to start running towards the closest grunt, which is right there. Spending an order on this Morat, and he's just going to move backwards. No arrows being provoked.
And
yeah, just getting into position. And that was a move?
Yep, that's a move.
Spending another order just to get into position where the HMG can actually see me, which I assume is there.
There. No, he's gonna come over a little bit more.
Yeah, you would have had the movement to do it. You told me your intent.
Yeah.
So that will provoke an arrow from me. I gotta try my luck and shoot ya. I have no smoke, and the chances of me dodging 4 shots with an HMG are very, very slim, I think. HMG gonna come in at me. 4 shots, 0 modifiers for the range band. I'm going to attempt to shoot back 16 inches, so I'm gonna have +3 to this. So I'm going to need a 14. And you are going to need, what do you need?
Should be 11s.
You need 11s. Okay. My 14 versus your 11. Come on, crit. That's a 3. That's not a crit. And your 10 is going to hit me. So damage 15, armor 3, needing a 13 or better. I rolled a 1. She will drop unconscious. And that is going to drop her unconscious, getting rid of my last specialist, because unfortunately both my forward observers have bit it, as has my paramedic. This will also put me into a state of retreat at the start of my next turn. So, Josh, you still have 3 orders plus the lieutenant remaining. Let's finish off your turn and see what sort of damage you can wreak, because that could make a difference in the following games. LT order, the Yaugat is going to move forward.
Make it to about there.
Yep, no arrows to declare. And he's just going to keep advancing. Just going to see if he can get into a position to see any of my remaining 2 troops. Spend another order. The Yaugat lieutenant is just going to get underneath the scaffolding there.
I don't think there's any arrows, so he'll make his other...
Yeah, no arrows, don't worry.
Yeah, he'll make the rest of his move to kind of just...
Fantastic.
Into there.
Another order just attacking a little bit further. Last order, just going to put this Morat into suppressive fire. So that's going to end the Morat turn 2, basically leaving the USAriadna in a state of retreat. They were able to get enough information, but not all they wanted. So basically everyone is just going to try and start running away. And I'm going to see if I can get both my remaining guys off the table without getting shot, because that could influence things. So let's go into USAriadna, turn 3. So at the start of my turn, the one grunt right here is going to do a spend an order and do a move of 6 inches, which will bring him back to here, which unfortunately I think will put, yeah, that Yaogat sniper can definitely take a pot shot at him. And the Yaogat lieutenant will also be able to see him at this point, so that's going to be a lot of shots coming in at me. Gonna need 15s from both the Panzerfaust and the multi-sniper rifle. So the Panzerfaust, that will hit. And oh wait, this is explosive, isn't it?
It's AP explosive.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's unconscious. He's still up. All right. Oh, okay, so he's just gonna drop unconscious. It looks like from the Panzerfaust and the multi-sniper. Double action, I assume.
Yep.
Will miss. Either way, though, he has dropped unconscious. And he's just going to attempt to move, and 6 inches will get him right to the edge there. Fortunately, it's not out of my deployment zone, which means he's not going to be counting as having survived for this one. But no arrows at the very least. So, that will end the game. Josh, friendly left-handed handshake. You crushed me, good sir. There is the table. So at the end of the failed excursion, the USAriadna were able to come in and take 2 of the supply crates, find out what's going on, and we're hopefully going to report back. Unfortunately, the Morats were able to counterattack rather fiercely, stopping the strike team from getting more information and even exfiltrating properly. So what this means is that they now have to, the remaining troops have to sort of get out of the base as fast as possible, and hopefully not be overrun by a very angry force of combined Morats. So you'll see that in the next mission as the rearguard force faces the consequences of this failed strike team. And that video, of course, will be available in the vault. You can go ahead and hit the link below. If you're a vault member, it's going to take you right to the next mission. If you're not a vault member, you can still go ahead and hit that link. It's going to take you to a 7-day free trial, give you an opportunity to see everything we have to offer in the vault. So that's all sorts of painting tutorials, quick tips, and paired videos, almost everything we do. So hopefully you check it out and we see you stick around, because we love to grow the community, we love to have you guys around, we love to hear your thoughts on everything as well. So definitely check it out, and thank you for everyone for watching this video. Had a lot of fun doing it, hope you guys enjoy watching it, and as always, happy wargaming.